Oh, there you are. You took your time. Okay, we're back in Bonnie, Scotland again for a wee wild camp. Sorry, I won't do it again. It's just every time I come to Scotland, it just takes over us. And I've now got the McDonald's, the Campbells, and the McTavishers after us for this stupid, ridiculous accent I do. I'm sorry. Won't do it again. And I wouldn't care when I do it. It always comes out really aggressive, doesn't it? What is it? It's like Ramsay Nesbitt in Glasgow or something. It's like, welcome back to the channel, you English bastard. I'm sorry. I really am sorry. It just takes over. It's awful. Hi. Welcome back to the channel. End of all that. I won't do it again, I promise. So we're going back to that freaky wood. I know you must think I'm crazy. Maybe I am, I don't know. But it's been plaguing us ever since I went there. It was about, I don't know, a month or so back. I can't remember how long ago it was now. And, you know, there's just some freaky stuff happening in that woodland. And I don't know, I'm just intrigued by it. And I didn't get any answers, you know. My camera went all wonky in the middle of it. And that could be explained by just sliding on the grass or something, right? It could be. When I got home, half my data was missing, so my chat to you around the campfire, it like the first part of it was all gone. And no, it wasn't YouTube taking it down, like, you know, like they do. No, it wasn't that. It was my data. It'd been like corrupted or something, I don't know. And again, I've thought about that. Could it be human error, you know? Could have I done that, but accidentally deleted it or something? Possibly. So I guess that can be, you know, explained, I suppose. But the hallucination, come on. I've never had anything like that in my life. It was like psychedelic. And a few people in the comments mentioned, you know, maybe I touched some mushrooms. You know, I mean, I thought you had to eat them. I thought you had to eat like a few mushrooms or even just half a mushroom or something for something to happen, which I definitely did not. Maybe if I touched some, maybe there was a bit of dust on me, you know, mushroom dust on my fingers, and I ate my beef jerky and put it in there and ingested it. But it was like 3 hours later when I had that psychedelic experience that, I don't know, I can't explain it. You know, I kind of think, was it spiritual? Was it magic mushrooms? One person in the comments said it might be day piss, day urine. They said, you know, maybe you've touched like a branch or something that had. I mean, really? Wouldn't you have to have a pint of day piss or something for something to happen? I mean, would it give you hallucinations? Would it? I don't know. But anyway, I'm on my way back there because I'm a glutton for punishment. I'm not expecting anything to happen. I'm not. I don't think there will be. So, you know, don't get excited. Although I am a little bit apprehensive, I must admit. We'll see what happens. A little bit of an obstacle here. Better watch me footing. Don't want another knackered ankle. So yeah, I've come in from a different direction this time, just for a change, really. And you can see, you know, this ancient woodland isn't very big at all, really. Back there where I've just come from, you can see they've cleared it all. It was all productive woodland, larch, pine, you know, grows up 40 years to cut it down. But this has been here a few hundred years, and it's protected, and rightly so. And I like oldly worldly stuff, if that's a word. Is that a word? Oldly worldly. It is now. Yeah, I like it. So and I don't know, I think old trees have some special power. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just maybe it's the mushrooms. Maybe it's the fairies. You know, who knows? Fairies everywhere. YouTube, am I allowed to say that? So I've come up here to see out of all this deadfall if I can get some dry wood, but as you can see, it's absolutely drenched. I'll cut some and we'll have a try, but I doubt it because it's just saturated with all the rain we've been having. Yeah. But as it's actually 0 degrees now, I'd very much like to have a fire, so we shall endeavour to get some wood. Well, it's dry inside. It's a start. We'll see. What the hell's that? Very nice. Tell you what, the fairies round here bloody love me. They do, they love me. So there we go. Still soaking wet off last night. It never stopped raining last night. But it's been pretty good today, not bad. Except that blue sky means it's going to be absolutely freezing tonight, isn't it? And I've decided, because it said tops of 0 today. And down to possibly -7 tonight. So I've decided when I go to bed tonight, I'm going to lie like this. Like this, you know. So that it freezes on my face. Like that. So when I wake up in the morning, I'm going to wake up like this. Frozen in place. And that way I'll wake up happy. Not like the miserable sort I was this morning when it was raining. I'll try anything. So yeah, I've got myself some bits and pieces there to light a fire, which hopefully will get it going alright. And I'm going to come clean. I've cheated. I've cheated alright. You can't do us for this, right? If you look behind here, yeah, I've cheated. I know, I had to. So after last night, absolutely drenched, freezing cold, and I knew there'd be nothing, you know, dry. So I went down to the local town, got myself some lunch. I did, I know. And I paid £5.50. £5.50, and I killed us. Honestly, it nearly killed us. You wouldn't believe it. £5.50, but to be guaranteed a fire, you know, to get some sticks. So I'm going to get that going because I just want some, you know, some night entertainment. Otherwise, it means I'm in my tent for like 15 hours. When it's this wet, I mean, those branches will dry once I get it going with that. So don't do me for it, you know. Yes, I'm cheating. I don't give a shit. It's my little adventure, right? And I need it. So it'll give me a bit of entertainment for an hour or two, hopefully. So I'm not in the tent for as long. As nice as it is. So as everything's absolutely soaking wet, you know, and like I say, I'm not going to start stripping birch bark off and use my fire steel when it's this wet. I'm going to cheat, right? And I'm allowed to do that sometimes, right? I'm allowed. I am allowed, right? You don't have to do bushcraft every time. So this time, we're just going to use one of these wonderful little firelighters that are basically just shavings, and they're drenched in wax, and they go really, really well. So that's what we're going to use. And some of our dry wood. Wonderful. Well, this isn't bad, is it? Thank you, fairies. To things getting better. Yeah, things getting better. Put a little log on. So yeah, this is what it's all about. Nature, isn't it? Connecting. And the last time I was here, I connected a little bit too much, I think, didn't I? I don't know what happened. No idea. But I was so intrigued I just had to come back. And I called the freaky woods, you know, just because something freaky happened. Probably nothing will happen tonight, I'm sure it won't. I've washed my hands in the stream just in case I've touched anything. I'm sure I'll be fine. But I just had to come back, didn't I? We'll have some beef jerky. Wash my hands, so hopefully no mushrooms on there. Can't beat it. So I just want to share this with you because, you know, the last 4.5 years has been absolute chaos, turmoil. And for those of us that were, you know, woke up in 2020, feels like 1920, doesn't it? Feels that long ago. It's almost 5 years ago since the start of the pandemic, isn't it? I'm not going to talk about it. Don't worry, because I'm sick of talking about it. And not just that, I end up with a ban on YouTube if I say anything. It's ridiculous. You know, this is the censorship we have now. But I want to talk about it because for 4.5 years, what I want to talk about is hope. Hope. And because if you're like me, we've been hoping, you know, that things would get better. That it will be over soon. That all the bad people will be put away. People will be sent to prison. We just couldn't believe how bad it was, and it just seems to get worse and worse and worse. So all of us just have this hope. And I read this today, and this is somebody that I follow on Telegram, and I recommend her, definitely. You call her Laura Abberley. Laura Abberley, A-B-O-L-I, Laura Abberley. And she always tells you the truth and the facts of what's going on at the moment, but she always puts a sort of positive part to it, you know. She's I like her. I like her for honesty and how genuine she is, and just that she always gives some sort of positive message, you know. And I like that. So I'm gonna read this out to you. I had an interesting conversation with someone recently. He said, "I don't like the word hope." I was surprised. To me, the word hope has always had a comforting and positive connotation. Why would anyone not like the word hope? He went on to explain that instead of hoping for something to happen, I prefer to have the conviction that it would actually happen. I know it will be so, instead of I hope it will be so. As the creators of our own reality, it seemed to me that my friend's approach was a more efficient way of creating or manifesting a desired outcome. I found myself liking his determination, his optimism, and his conviction that the outcome was not up to chance, but total determination. At the end of the day, that's exactly what makes things happen. Successful people don't hope that one day they'll be successful. No. They have the conviction that they will be. I found myself agreeing with his perspective. So then I made a mental note that I would correct my lexicon to match this powerful assertive attitude. At the end of the day, our creative power relies in the alignment of thought, word, and action. So if you want to be specific, if you want a specific outcome to manifest, to materialize, you better not just think it, but speak it as well, in no uncertain terms. In the spirit of being consequential with my understanding, from now on, I will always say, I know we will win this spiritual war. Not I hope. I know we're going to win this spiritual war. No more hope. Instead of, let's just have total conviction. I like that. Stop hoping. We are going to win this war. And things are going to get better. Things are going to get better. If you believe it, it will happen. Tonight's dinner, beef stew. And I think I've showed you one of these before. I'm making these at home. And I've done a full video on prepping. I know, Dave the Prepper, who knew? But yeah, I mean, it's handy making them this way for camping. for camper van with meals, or even just in the house, or if you have electricity cut, or just storing your food, you know, for like food shortages if that ever happened. So that's a good seal. Yes, right. So beef stew it is. I've done a little video to show you how to do this. It's just a 5-minute video. If you have a look at my channel, you'll find it. I should have it up by now. And it's really simple to make this. You just put all your raw ingredients into a jar. And I do about 3 or 4 jars at a time. Put them in a stock pot. And I put them on my wood burner, on top of my wood burner, you know, my stove. Get out. That's it. And they cook there, free of charge, you know, because they're on my wood burner, which I've got on anyway in this time of year. And they cook over 3 or 4 hours. And then the jar just seals itself up. When it cools, the top just seals in. And you end up with 3 or 4 jars. How many of you do? You could do 5 or 6, depends how big your stock pot is. And you have all these jars ready to use, and they only take 5 minutes to heat up on the stove. So there you go. To me, this is a no-brainer. I mean, just look at those chunks of meat. Lovely. And like I say, you can put anything you want in it, really. You know, I've got beef in there with some vegetables, carrots, onions, absolute lush. Lush. You could put a sauce in, you know, you can make it anything you want. And my idea is to have about 30 of these jars in my bottom cupboard, you know, in my pantry. And if anything happens, if there's any food shortages, if whatever, if electricity goes off, whatever, you know, and your freezer isn't working, you've got all this here. You've got 30 meals standing, you know, no panicking if the shops haven't got food in or anything like that, you know. Not trying to scare store, you know, I'm not fear-mongering, but it's just a handy thing to have. So how's that? Look at that, you want some of that, don't you? Well, I have to say that was the best campfire dinner ever. I can fully recommend. Honestly, if that's the only dinner you were going to have all day long, it would do you. You could do that with your breakfast and lunch. And if you're having one meal a day, wow, I'm stuffed, I'm absolutely stuffed. So I'm going to finish my bait. I'm going to just watch this fire go down and stay warm, because it's -1, believe it or not, -1 at the moment. Which in front of this fire, it's toasty, it's wonderful. It doesn't feel that bad at all. Then I'm going to go to bed. Nothing's going to happen. Nothing freaky. I haven't touched anything. I haven't eaten any mushrooms. Haven't, you know. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm going to fix my face with a smile like this. So if it does get down absolutely freezing tonight, I'm going to wake up like this. I'll wake up happy. So there's no rain forecast. It's a beautiful blue sky, even if it's dark. And I'm just going to enjoy the rest of this fire and go to bed. And I'll see you folks in the morning. Good night. Morning. Yep, my smile is frozen on. I don't know if I'm happy, mind. Don't want to get out of bed. Well, I'm happy to report I didn't have any hallucinations. A little bit disappointed, probably. But no, I didn't have any. I did nothing. Nothing happened. Nothing bad. Owls hooting,
think I heard some deer grunting, but no hallucinations. So there you go. You know, I don't know what caused it the first time round. Not a clue. But it didn't happen this time. Do I look cool? Do I? Hat, snud thing, cardigan, hoodie over the top. Things you've got to do. Anyhow, I better get up. Bloody stove stuck to the ground. I'm not getting out of bed for you. It's far too cold. So yeah, no hallucinations. So whatever happened the first time in the freaky wood didn't happen this time. So maybe I don't know. No idea. maybe I had touched some mushrooms or something the first time. I don't know. I've no idea. Maybe it's a combination of things. I like to think it was something spiritual. But I really don't have a clue. Not a clue. Currently -3. -3. Inside here. So, as you can see, it's all nice white frost outside. It's beautiful though. It's absolutely stunning. There's a blue sky. Looks like it's going to be a good day. The ice doesn't want to come off. It's solid.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Well, I hope you enjoyed that one. No freaky stuff happened, did it? That was great. And I woke up with a smile. I hope I put a smile on your face too. So, till the next time, you take care.